Uh, can you also help us to talk about things that can help you to nurture your creative muse?
Discipline. Let me look at discipline. Uh,
Discipline to do what?
to follow the rules.
The rules.
Yes, there are rules. For instance, we say that if an inspiration comes, quickly grab it. There are times that you just think that something is occurring to you, and you said, okay, I will take it later.
Okay.
Then you don't have that discipline. That discipline should be there for you to keep the rule. The rule is that grab it that moment and keep it.
And then
Then you can build on it.
Then the discipline to build on it.
You build on it.
And
You know. So if you do not get something, you
Yeah.
cannot nurture that thing. The first thing is possession. Once you have possessed something, then you can nurture it to grow.
Okay.
The nurturing is that writing and rewriting of that thing you have in your possession.
There are those who believe that poetry or literature generally, particularly poetry, should be for aesthetic purposes.
It should go beyond that.
And there are those who believe it should be functional. The likes of Niyo Shundari believe that poetry should be functional.
Oh yes.
Whereas the likes of Wole Soyinka, they think, oh, the aestheticism must take preeminence.
No. Poetry is one of the genres of literature. It's just like drama or prose. It should reach out to an audience. It should touch them.
So you belong in a functional school of thought.
It has to be so. When you write, you should be touching lives there and getting feedback. That is how society grows. You must touch people and get a feedback from them, and they say, yes, we're getting something. It is not a deaf and dumb thing. I must speak to you, you must hear me, and you must get back to me. I must also hear you and respond.
Yeah, but what about those who argue that part of the function of poetry is to help the logicality of the mind, to soothe the mind, the way classical music or soulful music will soothe the mind and the soul, and that when you are able to successfully string beautiful rhymes, then you will have fulfilled majority of the purpose of poetry. Whether it passes a message that resonates with the audience or not, when the audience finds the rhyme, you're on your way to appeasing them, soothing them, and giving them aesthetic value, which also is critical.
It's important. It's important. If I do a piece of poem and I am able to refreshen the minds of some people or refreshing their soul, that's a pass mark. But if I touch their souls and have passed a message to them, and they're going to build on that message to bring about progress in the society, that's a better pass mark. That is it.
So you seem to be saying it's good to achieve aesthetic value.
Oh yeah. and
It's better to achieve
and also to build
functionality.
society. And that's the functionality is the building
It's best
of society.
to be both.
Yes, you have to build the society. I want to hear a piece of poem and I say, I want that poem to take me to music circle. Let me enjoy myself. And then I come out to say, wow, what is in there? That deep call.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, Lord, this is it. This is it. I want to jump. I said, that is the message. It is touching me.
It is touching me.
It means you are now giving back to the writer. That's the importance of it. I shouldn't just hear music and say, oh, lovely, lovely, and I go to sleep. What is lovely about it? I want to say lovely, and I want to wake up like I'm waking from slumber, and I said, oh, that is it. it. You see, I'm giving it back to the writer
Mm-hmm.
for him to know that he has touched me somewhere,
Yeah.
and I'm giving him a feedback. That is building the society.
Even though you're not seeing face to face, but
That's building the society.
Yeah.
It means that I'm going to react positively to the society. I'm building it.
Mhm.
So he's the one helping to build
yeah,
the
human
society.
capital.
Yes. It's very important.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the fact that I write something and I think that to hell with my audience, if they don't understand, let them go to hell.
Yeah.
It is their intellectual laziness.
Mm.
No, I'm not
Some
going to.
writers are
No, I'm not going to.
disposition.
It means that I have failed.
Wow. Wow.